Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Voice of Cards. Last time we left off, we came back here to Omega Isle, and yeah, we need to return to Omega Village.
You find yourselves back in the village Laty had hitherto refused to return to. Her grip on the Crimson Maiden's relic tightens. Her face is taut and determined. Laty sets foot in the village, not even bothering to have Lack transform her face with its shape-shifting magic. So, you've returned, a woman says with no small amount of displeasure. What a warm welcome. The woman heads out of view towards the center of town, as if fleeing from Laty's very presence. You know that Laty, for her part, wants to become a maiden so she can protect these people. You just hope you can get that message through to them.
Yeah, here's hoping. Miss the people of Omega Village to formally recognize Laty. Okay, so we're mostly doing this for Laty. Laty wants to be accepted, and that makes sense. Hello.
You begin introducing Laty, only to be rudely interrupted. I'm busy, the old man snaps.
Wow, you guys really are being rude to the person that's going to try and risk their lives for you, or give up their life if all maiden rituals go like the Azure one did.
You begin introducing Laty, but the boy cuts you off. Look, I'm sorry, but you need to leave.
Okay.
The frankly heartless reception Laty receives begins to weigh on her. Her head hangs low. Her resolve from earlier, now a distant memory. Whatever happened here? It's frayed her relations with the village, even more than you thought. You all decide it's best to leave the villagers alone for the time being, and instead, search for her mother's personal effects.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a better idea. I mean, is the mayor even going to be nice to me? Kind of expect the mayor to be an ass, too.
Laty leads you to her home, which turns out to be the home of Mayor Grief.
Oh. Okay. I thought we were going to go ask the mayor about our personal effects, but no.
You always considered yourself close with Grief, and yet you had no idea he had a daughter. You open the door to a completely silent house. Grief must be out. Laty enters what is ostensibly her home, with the soft, suspicious movements of a thief.
Where are the personal effects of Laty's late mother? Maybe in Grief's room?
You step into Grief's room. Sunbeams from the window play across an immaculately organized desk and tidy bookshelf. You all search for her mother's effects, doing your best not to disturb anything. Laty tugs insistently at your sleeve. Has she found something? You turn to her. She holds in her hands a weathered book. It looks rather like the one she's been making a picture book out of. This is it. You both might finally learn something definitive about her mother. You gently open the cover.
Okay.
What are you doing here? The master of the house appears, his eyes wild with suspicion, darting between you and Laty.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have a similar coat to the one Laty wears, except yours is black. So why are you so pissed? Is it just everybody the same as everybody else? Just Laty left and you're mad about it?
You insist that you can explain, if he'd just give you a chance.
Unhand that diary immediately. Get out of my house. Get out of this village.
He roars, clearly not willing to give you that chance. His face contorts with demonic fury. Tears forming in her eyes at the sudden and incomprehensible rage emanating from the man. Laty runs out of the room. You give chase, not sparing a single moment to contemplate what could possibly cause someone as kind as Grief to become such a monster.
I don't know, I mean, is he like super kind? He's always come off as kind of just like, I don't know. Not particularly kind, just like average, I guess. He doesn't have a lot of emotion. So, yeah, this is the first time I feel like I've seen him show some real emotion? I don't know. I guess we had a kind of good relationship with him at the start of the game, and it was just barren. The relic is reacting to Laty's resolve. Yes. Get better. Okay, so you had... Oh my god, that's so much better. Omega Memorial Staff. Oh my god, it was like +4 and +3 defense before. Now it's +8 attack, +4 defense, and +2 agility. Awesome. I steeled myself to return home where my father's roars filled the halls. Laty gained painful memories of her family. No. This isn't good.
Thus far, you have woven a tale of adventure that has incorporated yarns from the maidens of the South and West Isles. According to your navigation map, there ought to be islands home to maidens in the northern and eastern regions of the ocean as well. You've likely grown quite accustomed to seafaring. From this point onward, you can sail the ocean as you see fit.
Okay, now it's opened up.
But be wary. One never knows what might happen out on the high seas.
Yeah, there's always that danger. Venture north or east on the sea and search for the entrance to the island. Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like given the enemies that we saw last time, north is probably where I want to go. I would have to assume that maybe Grief thinks that Laty is the cause of possibly the death of Laty's mother. For some reason, that's the only thing I could think of that I can think of that I'm like, oh, that would give you that kind of response if he blames Laty for what happened to Laty's mother, and possibly Laty blames herself as well, but that's usually not the case, you know? It's not that simple. So we'll see where that story is going. But we got a little bit more about Laty, and now Laty is much stronger. God, you love to see it. I can actually attack with you again. And you're not like, you know, barren levels of strong, but you really needed a damage increase. And you finally got one. I do need to up the speed. Battle is just really slow without the speed up. You really, you realize it once you don't have the speed up. Just how slow the combat actually plays out with them slowly moving over each card and doing their thing. Alright.
Good work.
Good work indeed. Boom. And let go. Speed change, thank you. There we are. Alright, so we should be fighting some stronger enemies coming up here soon. Like I said, I'm thinking north is probably where the game wants me to go, given what kind of enemies we ran into up here. They were the enemies we fought in, like, the, you know, last area and stuff. All allies land crits. Well, that is interesting. I'll just hit you with a Thunderbolt, I guess. We should be able to, you have 1 HP left. That's very annoying. Just charge. There we go. Owie. Okay. Baron, you're still not faster than these guys. Grand Slice. So, yeah. And this is going to be a guaranteed crit, so... Boom, boom. Okay, the crab lived. Kind of expected the crab to live, I'm gonna be honest. Ow, that still does big damage. I guess I don't really have a lot of defense on you, Baron. So that's likely why that's still very painful. There we go, level up. Would have been nice to get some defense, but you got an attack, so... that is very welcome.
I don't know what it is.
Yep, there sure is something relaxing about the sound of the waves. I know, I can't cross reef cards. You don't have to tell me every time. I didn't know it was a reef card.
And...
Alright. One of you... Yeah, we've already gotten... Oops, I accidentally hit my mic. We've already gotten the, story for you. So, Wonder Stitch? Or just poke. Then we can use, what's it called with Baron? Actually, we could have used that even if I had done, my other ability. Because this only costs 3. Boom, boom, boom. That's enough to take not both of you out. You lived with 1 HP. I don't think you get an attack before me. I could take this opportunity to... we'll just attack. I was gonna use the opportunity to heal, but, who cares? Now I just need you two dorks to level up. Okay. More... Ow. Nope. This way. Uh-huh. What is this? Shipwreck? Yeah.
You discover a shipwreck. You climb aboard and begin searching for anything useful.
2,000 gold. I'd say that's pretty useful.
When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea.
Poor shipwreck. Bye-bye, shipwreck. Alright, I'm probably gonna go to the North Island first. And then we'll save the East Island for last.
Fight him off.
Oh, hey. You guys. Okay, this is, actually going to be kind of a spooky fight. I'm gonna hit you with this. I haven't fought you guys much. Nice crit. Let's see, we have Wonder Stitch. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a random status effect. Jeez, my throat today, I don't know why it's so bad. Wow, that's really annoying. I wish you hadn't done that. Sing a shanty. Oh my god. Ooh, good dodge. I'm pretty sure that would have killed you. Grand Slice. Bang, bang, bang. Good crit. Love to see it. Whew.
Fortune favor.
Yeah, fortune does favor the bold. God, they really messed me up there. Man. Laty. Yeah, wait, you just leveled up. You're not getting another level up. Skull Pirate. God, yeah, the enemies here were quite spooky, actually. Maybe I should jump to a different area and see if the enemies are maybe lower level at the other zone? I don't know, because they kind of really messed us up there. Lack is about to level up. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do north yet. Those enemies seem wildly strong. Let's go down here. Why don't we? And see what we can do. Okay, so this is mostly blocked off.
The great.
It's not open yet. We still got these stupid whirlpools. That was an enemy. You spot something below the whale spout. Looks like it might fall this way, but it's hard to make out. What will you do? I will hit it with my sword. Yep.
You hurriedly draw your sword and strike the falling object. It turns out, it was a monster. The blow you struck has it disoriented. It immediately dives back into the sea and swims away, leaving behind a scattering of coins.
Huh. Why did it have coins? But thanks for the 500 gold. I will take that. Not totally sure why you had it, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm just kind of going around and exploring maybe the lower level parts. That was a salve. I will catch it. I'm kind of just exploring. Ooh, that's a supreme salve. Thank you. I'm kind of just going around exploring these baby areas so that I can level up a little bit. Yeah, ahoy matey. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Enemy appears. Alright, what is up here? This is probably just baby enemies, right?
And fight.
It is indeed baby enemies. Uh-huh. You resist... Oh no, you're weak to lightning. That's right. Stab, stab. Wow, the bee is still faster than you, Baron. That is rough. That thing can still hurt me, actually. Grand Slice. Bing, bing. Bang, bang. Good stuff. High crit rate is OP. Alright, I probably need to use this salve. Especially if I get another one right here. Yeah. Now that I have as much money as I do, I would hate to get the little gold nuggets. Of course, that sword we saw was like 8,000, so... Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world to get all the money that I possibly can. Alright, so let's keep going down here. Kind of want to keep to the southern side, southeast side here. I want to see what's on the other side of these whirlpools. Huh. Maybe this is something that opens later? Because it did say I could go anywhere, right? It's just like a post-game thing or something. Zap zap. Glad you do big damage now, laddie. We can go ahead and finish you off. That seems good to me. Okay, you did a stab. That is fine. We'll also do a stab. Bang bang. Bye bye. Alright, and 96 XP. That's not a lot of XP. We're not getting a lot of XP for these guys. It's gonna be a while before we level up again. What level are we even? 15. So that leads me to think, and it makes sense, it leads me to think we're halfway through the game. Why is it?
The rush of the wind filling your senses. You open up the navigation map to check your current position and heading.
Okay, yeah, that was confusing, because, yeah, I just started revealing a bunch of tiles. So, me being level 15 and us being done with 2 of the maiden areas makes me think that we're halfway through the game, because 30 was the max level in the last one, so...
In the eastern region of the sea, there is supposed to be an island with a maiden living on it. However, the present look of the skies makes it clear that those waters will soon be battered by a storm. You could still turn back now, if you so choose.
What will you do? Head freestyle or turn back? I mean... Yeah, let's head freestyle.
You decide to head for the East Isle.
I see no reason why we shouldn't, now that I've appeared to have found it.
In the shadows of a rocky reef, there seems to be a good place to moor the ship. It would behoove you to prepare for the coming storm.
I want to get to another shop, so hopefully they have better equipment. I can buy some new stuff for Baron.
The Bon Vent creaks, swaying atop the tempestuous seas. You and your companions huddle in the ship's cabin. The dim light of your lantern threatening to fade at any moment as you all wait for the storm to pass. Laty is wrapped tightly in a blanket, looking much like a large caterpillar. Your joke that the ship might sink seems to have frightened her. You don't see Lack around, but it is likely trapped inside the blanket, having fallen prey to Laty's squeezing hug. The ship lurches. A book falls from Laty's pack and lands on the floor near you. It's the picture book she made, the one you peeked in back at the grotto.
Take another peek. Laty will show me when Laty wants to show me, right? Refrain.
You decide to hold off this time. Or at least you would have, if your hands hadn't already picked up the book and opened it up.
Okay, well thank you for the not a choice.
There's just no way. As you turn the pages once again, you come to realize what the book actually is.
I pressed A and then the character started talking, so it skipped it.
At first you thought it was just a picture book, but the first half of it actually appears to be Laty's own diary. It's full of passages which detail Laty's life when she was little, a time when she still dreamed of becoming a maiden.
Okay, we're getting some more Laty lore. I was gonna say flashback, but yeah, this is a flashback too. May 13th. No.
Another day, another round of maiden training.
No, she's adorable.
Dad is always there to encourage me when I do a good job, so no matter how tough it gets, I can handle it. I decided I'd head straight home once I finished, since Mom was waiting for me.
No longer open the menu. You cannot save or load, and autosave has been temporarily disabled. Shit. Okay, well, we gotta wrap this up, I guess. Leave the maiden shrine. Let's go talk to Dad first, though. Mom's at home waiting for you with a tasty treat. So we're gonna find out that something happened to Mom, and Greeth thinks it's Laty's fault. That's totally gonna be where this goes.
If I train super hard, all the other villagers will be happy with me.
You're already gonna potentially give your life for them. They should already be happy with you. You look like you trained hard today. Thank you. The village is at peace thanks to you, thanks to the maiden. Can I go to the item shop? I don't have any money. I don't have any money. Alright. Your smile fills me with joy, Laty. Yeah, everybody used to be nice to us when they thought we were gonna give ourselves up. Occupied house. Person who lives here is always on some voyage. Yeah, that's me. You going home? Come over and play sometime. Alright, let's go to the elder's house then.
I have to keep these people smiling. I have to become the maiden. Mom's the current maiden of our village, and she's a great cook and an awesome person. She's been making tons of really delicious food lately.
Holy shit, her design is also awesome. Look at that.
The food tastes so good, and when I start shoveling it into my mouth, forgetting to even chew it, Mom warns me, slow down so you don't choke. And then Dad calls me a piggy, even though he always eats more than me. I wish we could be happy like this forever. If I become the maiden and protect the village, will my family be able to stay together like this forever? I get really worried and ask my parents about it. Dad gives me a gentle nod, but for some reason, Mom doesn't say anything.
Alrighty. September 20th.
Mom
What do we got?
hasn't come home in a couple of days. Dad told me she left on a journey with the spirit.
With lack? Mom's not coming back. I can't cry. It's because Mom is a maiden. Because she protected everyone on the island.
I know what Mom did was really important, but for some reason, I can't stop crying about it.
Yeah, So did your mom actually do the ritual and die? If she did the ritual and died, then maybe Laty decided that she didn't want to be the maiden, and Greeth is mad because, like, you know, your mother's sacrifice was in vain and all that. Possibly.
Ever since Mom disappeared, my training has been going bad. Really bad. If something doesn't change, I'm not going to be able to become the maiden. I won't be able to protect the village like Mom did.
Leave the maiden shrine. I mean, it makes sense that your training would be going bad. You lost your mother. People should be here to support and help you, not get angry with you like I'm imagining is about to happen.
I leave the shrine to go home, when suddenly a young man from town bumps into me. Pain in the ass. His voice is irritated, and he walks away without apologizing.
Wow, you fake pieces of shit. When you thought I was gonna save your life by sacrificing my own, you're like, oh, we love you, Laty. Your smile brightens my day. And now that I'm not doing so well, instead of helping me, you're just gonna be jackasses about it.
Ever since my training started to go badly, the villagers have been mean to me.
Why don't you get up here and train? This is a lot of pressure to put on a child, especially a child that just lost their mother. If you got time to chit-chat, you've got time to train more. Village is finished because of you. Oh, God. The hell are you smiling about? Oh, look, it's the person who stinks too much to be a maiden. Oh, God. Garbage. Is Greeth gonna be mad at me too?
It's my fault. I know it's because I can't become the maiden. Not even Dad supports me anymore. He hasn't come to watch my training in a long time.
What a piece of shit. You guys were just using this kid so obviously. Awful. If you guys want to help, if you guys want to save yourselves, you can't put all the pressure on one person. You gotta help too. Jeez. Yeah, I don't like the Omega villagers.
He might hate me now. I've got to work harder so Dad will like me again.
That's on Dad. That's not on you, laddie. Sometimes working harder doesn't get you the thing that you want, and that's normal. Sometimes it's up to luck, sometimes the person isn't going to change their mind, sometimes the person is being abusive like it is right now.
Dad took me on a boat to a small island. We went ashore, and then he locked me up in a dark room.
You're worthless.
Dad abandoned me.
Oh.
No matter how many times I tell myself it's my own fault, I just can't stop crying.
God, this is such a rough portrayal of abuse because it's pretty legit. Pretty realistic in a lot of cases. People go through this a lot, and it sucks.
I sob and scream for him to come back, but he doesn't. And eventually, I can't cry or shout any longer.
Man, imagine being a parent and having a kid and not supporting them.
A sudden wave rocks the ship, tearing your eyes away from the diary.
Imagine having a kid and not supporting them wholeheartedly in everything that they do. Like, how much of a piece of shit do you have to be to turn your back on your daughter that easily? Like, I get it, you're probably hurting from the death of your wife as well, but taking it out on your kid just because a ton of pressure is placed on them by you and everyone else, and just being completely and utterly awful to them. God, the Omega villagers are awful. So awful. They really don't deserve to be saved, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's the right thing to do and we're not jackasses.
In the lantern-lit cabin, Laty is fast asleep, still wrapped up in her blanket. You think back upon the first day you found her, collapsed on the shore of Omega Isle. Had she just escaped from the islet where she had been confined and wound up drifting ashore? Now aware of the painful memories spelled out in her diary, your heart wavers like the light sputtering in the lantern.
Whew. Like raging storms and bad dreams, all I want is to let the past pass. Whew. Yeah, that's a rough one, laddie. That's a real rough one.
You and your friends have managed to weather the storm.
But are we better or worse after finding out this information? Are we better or worse after weathering the storm?
The sea's now calmed. You raise sails and set the Bon Bon's course for the East Isle.
What are you so damn happy about, narrator? Huh? What's got you so happy? There's no reason to be happy. People were jerks to Laty. And that I will not allow. Okay, you stupid random treasure. Here we go. Grab it. You gonna be a frog? Of course you're gonna be a frog. Why anything but a frog? Cool, I can take my frustration out on you, frog.
And fight.
Frogs. Sorry. Big zaps. Here you go. Sorry I attacked your home, I guess. Boom. I thought that was almost a kill, but it was not. Yeah, they're still faster than Baron. Unfortunate. My throat is really messing with me today. Better not be coming down with something. Always a pain. Alright, 78 XP, 66 gold. We'll go a little bit longer.
After vanquishing the beast, you peer inside the chest. There, you find a scratched-up key.
Interesting. I wonder if there's just a chance that you'll get this. Like, I wonder if it's a random chest anytime. Random chest. I wonder if it's a random chance anytime you get one of these chests.
Upon closer inspection, you see a name carved into the metal. You recognize it as the name of a luxury passenger vessel that suddenly vanished long ago.
Mm-hmm.
You tuck the key away in your bag.
Well, that seems useful. Okay. Yeah, that's a very important item that I just got from that random event. Okay, cool. Glad I got that. Reminds me of the random new skills you could get from, one of the events in the first Voice of Cards. You could, the doctor that comes to you with potions, you could, there was a random chance that if you took one of the potions, you would get a hidden skill that you can only get by doing that. Which was, crazy to me when my friend told me about it, because I did that event like twice or 3 times and did not get the random skill. There's one for every single character, too. It depends on who you get to drink the potion. Wow, those are big stat increases for you. Good level up. Okay, so I want to see what's around the other side of this reef thing. Okay, never mind. We'll probably do this fight and then end this episode off. Thunderbolt for you. The enemies here at least seem a little bit more proportionally leveled for me. They're not as crazy, which is nice. How dare you? And stab. Out of here. Cool. Alright, and with that, I think we'll probably go ahead and end this Voice of Cards episode off here. It's been a pretty heavy episode, had a lot of not fun things going on, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.